Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel. My name is Danny. Let's get into this. I'm not going to talk too much ahead of time because I talk too much, okay? This is going to be a general read for Taurus. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, or even Venus because we do talk about love things. And let's just get into this, okay? So I've already shuffled the cards, but just shuffling till the very end, okay? See what we've got going on for you guys. I hope February wasn't brutal. I know you guys were supposed to be falling in love with yourselves. I hope you did. Seven of Wands, first card out. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Woo! Okay, what's up, guys? Things are just like flying. Three of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. That's work and career, finances. Love, we've got Page of Swords. New communication coming in. Ow. Could be with an air sign. Alright, we've got Seven of Pentacles. Ooh. Ten of Cups. Star. Beautiful. Okay. Knight of Cups. Ooh, Three of Swords. Oop, one of those flipped over. Flipped over, flipped over. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I saw you. I saw you. Lovers. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck. We've got the Hierophant, okay? Okay, let me pull an advice card for you guys. Adoring Virtue, messages from the fairies. That one obviously wanted to be a part. Get some exercise. Aries got this, so check out their video because especially if you have some placements in Aries or, you know, like your rising sign in Aries or maybe your cusp, like an Aries, Taurus cusp. I was going to say cups. Oh, come on. What's happening? Yeah, check them out because you know what? I check them out. I actually just really got that feeling really strong. Keep an open mind for your love. Okay? All right. And sorry. All right. Just going into obvious things. You've got two major arcanas, three, including your bottom of the deck, which is the Hierophant, right? You got the Star and the Lovers. That's beautiful. You've got one, two, three. One, two, three. Okay, let me just get into this because I'm having dialogues in my head and let's just do it, okay? Okay, so the Hierophant, right? So the Hierophant speaks of structure. This could be institutions, this could be government, this could be marriage. Um, it looks like what you guys, and I want to say more, let's get into this and then we'll revisit that, okay? So for work and finance, you've got the Seven of Wands and you've got the Queen of Pentacles, right? So Seven of Wands is someone who is fighting hard, but they are winning, right? I mean, the battle's not over or anything, but it's like they have the upper hand, right? Because they're fighting and all these people that they're fighting are down here and they're up top just jabbing the hell out of them, right? So we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, this is your energy, right? Very grounded, loving. This is someone who has their stuff together. This is someone who is very stable. This is someone who is good with business. And this is your overall energies for this. So I do feel like it almost feels like you guys are having, there's something, I almost feel like there's something that happened in the workplace, right? Some of you, I feel like this is external, and some of you, I feel like this is internal, right? Some of you, I feel like you are fighting so hard to get to this place of success in your head, or, um, you know, being stable, that you're almost fighting against yourself. It's like you're fighting with this Seven of Wands energy to get to this Queen of Pentacles, but it's like you're almost doing too much, right? Because what I feel like is you're trying to take it on all by yourself. Like, in this battle, we can assume that he is fighting with other people. Like he's a warrior amongst other warriors or whatever, but all we see is him. It's like whatever you're trying to do or pursue, now this could be like a passion project or whatever this is in work. It's like, I feel like it's something that you're trying to do all by yourself. And I get the feeling like for a lot of you, that's maybe because you're trying to prove that you are this person. But I don't feel like that's exactly the best way. Because what Spirit is telling you to focus on is Three of Pentacles. This is very much about working with others and being open-minded and working with others, because this is about working with people who like differ from you, right? Getting different perspective. Because that's what really, businesses that are successful, people that are successful, it's because they really bring their team into it, right? It's not just about them. They really get a collective consensus of how everyone feels and in what ways they feel like the company could be better, right? It's not just them. It's not just about them. I feel like it's almost telling you, to kind of open your mind up a little bit and open your eyes up and kind of, you know, these three people are so unlikely to be working on a project together, right? You've got this architect, you've got a priest, and you've got like, I don't even know what that is, a joker or something, right? And they're working successfully. So I really feel like this message is for you to kind of keep an open mind, because so for some of you, it's either that there's something that you're working on that you are trying to go at alone, which, I mean, you could still find success there, but I feel like it's going to be more challenging for you in the end. Yeah, because we've got the Nine of Wands, right? So Nine of Wands, this is someone who has been through some hell. So they've gone through a battle and they've won the battle, but they're looking back like, oh no, so and so may come back, and it's like they're on guard. Be careful about the relationships that you do have in your workplaces or that you do have in these projects, and make sure that you are always being fair, which you guys are very fair people. Like, you guys are very reliable, very fair. But sometimes I think because you guys are so reliable and you guys are so grounded, maybe you think you could take on more things than you should. Or like you almost make it your duty when it's not. And sometimes that works for people and sometimes that doesn't, you know? But there's something about this that's making you look back like, oh, I don't know. Like I'm here, but ooh, you know? So I really feel like for you to get into this Queen of Pentacles energy, your energy, and like to feel grounded and like you normally, you know, in your element, I really feel like this is what it's going to take, is for you to kind of be open and to working with others, hearing others' views, getting a consensus. You know, you don't have to do everything by yourself. You're not fighting this by yourself, right? And even if you are, even if this is a personal project that you're working on, and you're kind of feeling like, well, it's all on me. You know, there are resources out there for everything. It's like closed mouths don't get fed. Sometimes we think it's our job, especially when it's something that we want, that, you know, it's like, well, I have to figure out a way, and it's, you know, it's up to me only and me only. Like, this is my thing, and nah, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to take this help from that person or take that help or that advice from that person. But no, you need to. Like, you don't have to do it alone, because you doing it alone could potentially have you looking like this guy. Head all messed up, tired, but still able to fight, still able to move on, right? But you're exhausting yourself. I just really feel like you're exhausting yourself, and it's unnecessary when you have people around you, resources around you that can hop in and kind of soften the load. I know you guys are used to doing things and doing them your way and doing them, you know, you guys are very, you guys can be very stubborn, but like literally it's okay. Like, release that grip, release that hold. Like, it's almost something you guys need to detox from, which I wanted to say. I feel like March, especially with this retrograde, because you know we are going to have a retrograde this month. I feel like it's going to be a lot about detoxing. You know, retrogrades, Mercury retrogrades really make us go back and look at past things anyways, and you know, so that we can better our future and move forward in ways that are more productive for ourselves. So I feel like you guys will kind of be jumping into that, right? Maybe this energy has a lot to do with that retrograde coming up, and that's going to be like on the 22nd or 3rd, 22nd or 23rd. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. But I do feel like if you are one of these people who's trying to do everything alone, stop. You're silly. Like, you're killing yourself right now, right? You've got resources around you that are great and that are willing to help you, and I think that would want to help you. Should you give them the opportunity, and should you be open enough for something different? Because that is, again, something you guys aren't the best at. Your shadow side. You guys get set on something and it's just, no, it goes like this is how I do it. This is it. And you guys are stubborn, more stubborn than any other sign, which is actually a good thing, if you channel it in the right ways. So channel this in the right way, right? Now, as far as love, we've got Page of Swords, and then we've got Seven of Pentacles, right? Page of Swords, that's new communication coming in. You could be dealing with an air sign on the romantic front. But I do feel like maybe there's be someone new, or a new message of new something, new message of love coming in. And I feel like you're kind of looking at it, sizing it up, measuring it out like, I don't know. I feel like you're being really skeptical about it. Now, you know, Seven of Pentacles normally speaks about, it's like looking back at the seeds that we've sown and seeing, you know, seeing what's flourished, right? But I do feel like this is something new because we've got the Page of Swords with it. So I do feel like this is a new communication. Or this is someone who could just make you feel kind of lighthearted and young, kind of have that young energy, and you're unsure of it, right? You're like, this is cool, and we're working at it. Like, I'm getting to know him, her, them, whatever, but I don't know, right? I really feel like you've got some newness, though, coming in for this month as far as love, most of you. Now, those of you who are already in a relationship, I do feel like there will be new communication between you and your partner in terms of what you guys can be doing to better your relationship, right? And that's kind of where the Seven of Pentacles comes in, right? It's like we have this conversation, we're laying, our feelings out on the line. And now we're going to put in this action, sow these seeds, and see how they kind of turn out, kind of thing. It's like if you guys were having a rough patch, like this is where you guys are like going to come together and kind of be like, okay, like, look, are we going to shit or get off this pot, kind of thing, right? Be careful about the way you are communicating. Page of Swords can be a silly one, right? It just gives the essence of young, like someone who's maybe young and not fully thinking, but just saying, they could be saying stupid shit. You could be saying stupid shit. So just be very mindful of the way you guys are communicating with one another. But I do feel like this is either you meeting someone new who could be an air sign, or just someone who takes on those qualities, or just new communication coming in with someone, a possible somebody. And by air, I mean Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or this could just be you in your relationship that you're already in, or your situationship that you're already in, kind of having a new talk about, okay, going forward, how are we going to kind of do this? And then you guys putting things to the test and kind of seeing how that works out, right? Spirit tells you to focus on 10 of Cups. That's beautiful. So basically, what Spirit's telling you is like, if what you want is this, a relationship and that happy home, happy wife, happy life situation, then that's what you pour your energy into, right? None of the skepticism shit, right? If you want this, then you be this, you live like this, you breathe this, whether you have this or not, because that's how this comes, right? Law of attraction. You can't want something great, but then be like, oh, acting like you're like, oh, nobody loves me type thing. It's like, so this is obviously what you guys want, right? And this is the type of people you guys are anyways. Like Taurus, you guys are great family people, whether you're man or woman. Like you guys are the shit when it comes to that. And I think that's partly because you've got that Venus in you. You guys were Venus sisters, Libra and Taurus, right? You guys really care about love. Like you actually really care. So if that is what you want, then I feel like what Spirit's telling you is focus on that. If that's what you want, then start manifesting. What does your perfect home life look like for you? Are you gonna live somewhere far out, or be in the mix with the city? Do you want kids or no? Do you want a dog or no? Do you like, I just feel like what Spirit's telling you to do, because it seems like you're unsure whether you're single or with someone. You're definitely in this kind of limbo, like, okay, like I'm working on it, but let's see. So while you're let's seeing, be energetically putting out what it is that you want, right? And that's going to make you feel like the star. That's going to bring you healing and hope, and it's going to feel good, and it's going to make you feel balanced. Look, she's in the water and on earth. Like, this is going to make you feel like your wishes are being fulfilled, right? It's like, to me, star is like the Nine of Cups, major arcana, like big brother, like wishes coming true, right? So don't focus on the lack. Focus on exactly what it is you want, whether, what you want, how you want it. If it helps you to write it down, if it helps you to make your own affirmations, if it helps you to whatever, do that, because that's what's going to bring you into this place of happiness and feeling like you're on top of the world and feeling like you are the star, feeling like that person's the star. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius. Remember, I did say there was going to be, we've got the Page of Swords. That's definitely um, air energy. Really, you could be dealing with an air sign or a water sign, but I'm really feeling air that you might be meeting if you haven't already met them, right? But again, don't get caught up in the signs, caught up in the energies of it all. So overall, you've got the Knight of Cups and you've got the Three of Swords. This makes sense. I feel like you guys are a little gun shy. Maybe there was something that happened in the past, like you had this love situation in the past that you're kind of heartbroken from, which is kind of making you, kind of take your time and be like, let me just, or maybe making you have this loose communication. I do feel like this Knight of Cups and this Three of Swords has to do with your love life, though, for most of you. It's like you guys are trying to find your groove and find exactly like your niche, whether it be in the career or in the love. But there's like just certain things, and this could just be you guys being a little persnickety, but I don't feel like this is full on heartbreak for most of you. I just feel like there's like little disappointments where you're just like, I'm over it kind of thing. Right? Spirit's telling you to focus on the Lovers. So the Lovers, first of all, the energy of love, right? The basics of love, right? You can't love someone unless you love yourself. So whenever I see the Lovers, I feel like this is representative of someone who is fully loving themselves, right? Because it's just impossible to pass that, like real love, the kind that we yearn for and want and hope for. It's impossible to pass that on if you don't first have it within yourself. So I feel like this will be a month of that, where you're kind of figuring out again what really sets you on fire. I don't feel like you're moving too quickly with anything, which you guys don't move quick at anything at all anyways, your earth signs. But where I normally feel like you guys don't move too quickly because you're thinking a lot about it, I feel like right now it's more you're not moving too quickly because you're more feeling about it. And that is something that's different for you guys, right? And with that comes new communication, comes clarity, right? Ace of Swords. Clarity. I love this card. You've got the laurel branch and the palm branch, right? On the sword. And the sword is upheld perfectly, just in perfect balance, right? Laurel and palm, that's war and peace. It's like the perfect balance, the yin and yang, right? So I do feel like you staying in this loving energy, you've got with the Knight of Cups and the Lovers, and using your intuition. I do feel like that's what's going to bring on some new communication. And again, I'm really feeling air signs with you guys, right? I'm feeling like there's an air sign somewhere. Somewhere in the mixy mix, right? Get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. I feel like that has to just a lot to do with you guys feeling so beat up, right? Whether it be over this Three of Swords, or whether it's you stressing, Nine of Wands, you know, looking back at the past type thing. I feel like it's just like telling you basically like shake some shit up, get moving, and that's what's gonna bring on these good feelings. That's what's gonna make you feel like the star. That's what's going to help you be able to manifest, right? To get that 10 of cups, right? That's what's going to bring in the clarity, right? With the people around you, or just clarity with yourself, as in what you want, right? And then you've got to keep an open mind. So funny, because what did I say with this Three of Pentacles? And although this is a romance card, it's still the same thing. Remember, I was telling you, I feel like with your work situation, you guys are going to have to keep an open mind and be open to new ideas, be open to what coworkers have to say, or people, you know, be open, right? It's the same thing. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I do feel like that has a lot to do with the Three of Pentacles, but also, you know, maybe this you taking your time, this page of swords with this Seven of Pentacles, maybe this you know, looking back and kind of weighing your options with this person or whatever. Maybe it's because it's somebody that wouldn't be your normal type, or you wouldn't think that you would ever be with, or not because they're your type. Maybe it's someone. Ooh, now I'm getting the feeling that maybe it's someone you know. Like, it could be a friend that you're just like, you maybe never thought about them that way, but then maybe you had communication and now things are different. So you're trying to keep an open mind. I think all around you guys have to keep an open mind. I think all around that's a great card for you guys anyways, because again, you guys, your shadow self, you can get stuck in your ways. You can get stuck in your routines, and it's good anyways to shake it up. Shake it up. Get some exercise. So I yeah, because you guys have beautiful cards, right? You've got the Star, you've got Ten of Cups, you've got a lot of great potential things on the horizon if you just open up to it, right? Yeah, it's a really good month. I think you guys are going to have a really good month, right? I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.